It's showtime.
BS and Beer Media, in association with STWF TV, the podcasting network.
Introducing the best in the world! Ooh, yeah!
Welcome in. Got the stupid mute button this time. It is best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Troll the OTC from Sports Street Wrestling in the house. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey man, what's going on? Happy Thursday, Dale. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm still a little bit sad from yesterday. All of the brutal hits I took from Faith and being embarrassed in front of everybody in front of the podcast audience, but it's another Thursday. How about that?
Hey man, listen.
She'll come back around. She's gonna come back around. All right. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. So
Oh boy.
all right, man. Let's get into some wrestling. We got a packed weekend of wrestling in store for us. Come on. Let's start off with our news and rumors, of course. And let's start off in the world of AEW. AEW has launched myaew.com, a new streaming platform for international fans outside of the US and Canada to access their content. Now, I don't know if this is just for pay-per-views or if this is everything AEW, but just another deal where living inside the US or Canada, you're stuck with some other rules and you can't access these sites. So
Yeah, my VPN is set on Canada, so you almost had me there. But when they said outside of US and Canada, I'm like,
yes.
well, I'm gonna have to switch mine to Brazil just to get on the website. But I'm not gonna do all that. So, but shout out to them for taking a step in the right direction, though.
Yeah. I'm curious what the price point is for them, because I believe for the pay-per-views now, even if you're a subscriber of Max, you still got to pay $40 to see the pay-per-view.
Which is stupid.
It's like, why, bro? I got Max.
You would think they'd be like Netflix, but no.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how that works out for you, AEW. TNA has re-signed both AJ Francis and Steve Macklin throughout the rest of the year. So I know Steve Macklin got the whole "you're fired" contract thing. It's never really that. They just figure out some different things. But AJ Francis, I'm gonna be glad to see him the rest of the year.
Oh yeah, man. I'm like, shout out to him for getting his money, because he's all about money. So he's put in the work over the years since his WWE exit. So I can't be nothing but happy for the guy, man, because he's been like one of the most versatile big men I've seen. So shout out to him for putting in the work, going to the lab, and he's getting paid for it.
Yeah, he's one of the good villains that you kind of want to pull for on TNA. So I love it. All right, Terrell, buckle up for this next one, bro. Because WWE has dropped prices for WrestleMania 42 tickets from the previous cheapest standard ticket being $254 for night 2, is now down to $177. And night 1 is also dropped from $228 to $177. How do you feel about that?
Listen, if that's the case, then I will be inside Allegiant Stadium for night 1. Unfortunately, I want to go to night 2, but it's a big of a gamble because as soon as the WrestleMania ends, I will have to make my way to the airport to fly back home, and I like to be at the airport at least a good 2 hours ahead of time, just to make sure everything's copacetic. So I'm gonna have to be somewhere, apart at the crib, watching it on Sunday, which is rumored to be the Roman Reigns CM Punk one. But listen, Saturday, I'm all ears. I'll be in there.
All right. All right. But yeah, I think it's a good thing that they're dropping some of the prices. I heard the price point was pretty ridiculous
It
and
was.
definitely pricing out families. Because you're not only just paying for your ticket, you got to pay the same amount for your kid, who might not watch the crap, and maybe his friend or brother or whatever it is. Yeah, man, it's something else to be paying that kind of money for those tickets, bro. So
Yeah, and you're already blacking out, watch parties within the 50-mile radius. So at least you can do is drop the ticket prices, bro.
that's wild. How you gonna black out the blast parties, bro? Nuts. That's not the way to sell tickets. It's not the
No,
way to do it. Okay, it's not the way.
it's like now I'm waiting for them to say, it's oh, yup.
Meet and greet resale.
Just
So
they're selling their meet and greet tickets for a higher price, probably just to get into the bill, get into
yeah,
WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's
that's bad. It's bad.
so
Yeah.
hopefully the next news is they're allowing people to do watch parties again because that's a whole lot of revenue. The Strip, Fremont Street, anything within that
Mm-hmm,
area is gonna miss out on.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Did they do that last year?
No,
Okay. All right.
cause we was at a watch party. We went to a bar for night 1. Right after the NXT, we went straight to the bar and we was there like all evening. So
Okay. That's wild.
yeah, man.
All right. And news out of AAA. If you haven't seen this video, check this out. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. So Nino Hamburgisa have been released from the AAA contract after this clip of him hitting a fan at an independent show went viral. Um, yeah, he's been with the company probably since like 2014 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly, John. um, they play stuff on ESPN nonstop. Make it make sense. How you gonna black out one thing?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so
Make it make sense.
yeah, this was stupid of him to get out there with the fans, mess around like this. Um, Now, especially if this guy is actually hurt and
Mm-hmm.
showing like, yo, you what's the rebuttal from the lawyers if that's the case? You got none.
This from the look of the establishment, it looks like it's in Mexico.
Mhm.
So I'm going to assume stuff like this happens all the time. And who over there is going to actually hire a lawyer and go through lawsuits and stuff like that, especially over there. So I'm pretty sure it happens all the time. But the fact that they're now property of WWE, WWE doesn't play that.
Mhm.
So all that stuff that people are accustomed to doing, they got to cut that out now because or you're gonna be out of a job. And like the fact that Undertaker runs AAA, that was literally his first firing. So
Mm.
um,
Mm.
yeah, man, times have changed. When you're being owned by a bigger corporation, some stuff you can't do no more. That, and now let that be a prime example for everybody else who's doing, you know, these shows in Mexico outside of AAA. People are watching. People are
Yes.
video recording.
Yes.
So hopefully other people learn from his mistakes because I mean we hardly see him anyway, and so I'm not gonna lie and say he will be missed because I wasn't, I just saw him as a dude eating a cheeseburger and beating people up, which was
Hmm.
comical.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's a big no no. WWE has a big under any circumstances do not touch a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It just opens you up from all kind of lawsuits here. So, greetings from Mexico. Your friend, the mass asteroid. All right, like it. Appreciate that. All right. Um, saw this on the internet, Terrell, and so stole it, brought it to the show.
Uh-oh. You think the chop up, so I'm kind of. Oh, okay. You kind of had me worried there, Dale, because I'm like, this ain't Tuesday. uh,
I want to know what contract would you sign? This WWE contract for SmackDown. You're going to be a mid-level talent, and you're going to get a 3-year deal, $1 million per year. Or you can get an AEW contract, go into Dynamite, be a main eventer for 5 years, but get 600K per year.
mm, this is not as easy as it looks, though.
Okay.
Because it depends on how my style is as a wrestler. Like if I just want to let loose and as they say, balls to the wall. Give me an AEW contract because I can do whatever I want. I ain't gotta worry about doing that much promos, and then I'm locked in for 5 years,
5 years?
600,000 a year. Now, me personally, I I want I want to learn how to get better at my craft, not only in the ring, but learn how to speak,
Okay.
learn how to talk, cut promos, and then which will hopefully lead me to Hollywood. Because the actors they're tapping into these professional wrestlers who putting on great promos and mic skills and all this stuff on top of the in ring work, and they're getting paid more afterlife than they did in WWE. So and they get paid 1 million a year too.
Yeah.
And I'm a mid card talent. Listen, I might sign that mid card contract,
Okay.
but ain't no telling what's gonna happen within a year or so. I might be up there with the big dogs for the big championships headlining WrestleMania.
No.
So give me the WWE contract, bro.
Okay. Charlie, you're the mass asteroid. Um, I want to know what contract would you sign? This is the perfect question for you, amateur wrestler from Mexico. Yes, give me something. What contract would you sign? I'd like to know. Um, Personally, look, $3 million, $3 million. You know, so I'm assigned a WWE contract, and like I firmly believe being in the mid level, you're going to get, you might get IC title, US title run, but you're going to be on the card, and being on the card weekly in WWE gets you more exposure.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's only a 3-year deal. So after this 3 years, who knows what my next deal is going to be like? What it's going to be worth? And maybe I can parlay this over at worst to another AEW contract, with similar amount of money and a similar duration too. So, or shorter. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
take the WWE contract.
And plus, worst case scenario, if you don't agree with the boss's decision, the worst case scenario they'll send you back to NXT
Yeah,
or something like that as opposed to AEW. You sitting there you get a 5-year contract, and let's say year 2, you're not happy where things are going. You're sitting at home collecting a check for the rest of your 3 years, and then your contract gonna get frozen. So you ain't no telling when you gonna get let loose from your contract.
Yes. Yes.
And
Exactly.
WWE, they just be like, you know what, we're just not gonna renew it. Have a good day.
Exactly.
So
Exactly, man. Yeah, that 5 years turned into 15 real
yeah.
quick.
So yeah, I mean, I get some people choose AEW contract for they want to don't want to get handcuffed, but if they just want to wrestle. They're not really care about going to Hollywood. They probably got their own venture that they start up on their own, like their own businesses and stuff like that. But if I want to get through the process, I'll take that WWE contract because ain't no telling what could happen in 3 years. I mean, look at Stephanie Valkyrie. She's not even in the company for 3 years yet, and she's already multi-time champion from NXT all the way to the main roster and within a year and a half.
Yep.
So,
All true. All right. Let's preview AEW Revolution. Um, they've got 12 matches on the card here. It's definitely not a Triple H card. Um, this does include like pre-show matches. Pre-show matches are kind of weird though. Like they got a 21-man battle royal that's going to feature Ricochet, Tommaso Ciampa. And then they also got a TBS title match with Willow Nightingale versus Lena Cross.
hmm.
So
I almost went to this.
yeah, it's that crypto, bro. Like you probably should get in there.
I would have, but listen, I not only booked the flight to Vegas, I also copped tickets for House of Glory that's coming back in May.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's only so much I can do in a week.
yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
And I knew they was gonna have a non Triple H match card, so I wasn't too
Yeah.
sure how long I was gonna be there.
Yes.
So yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'll just watch it from home. It's all right.
Okay.
Next time they'll be back in LA again next
Oh,
year
of
probably.
course. Of
So
course. You guys get another show. We get one AEW show maybe every 5 years, maybe.
eh, eh.
Hmm.
I mean,
Maybe.
someone, yeah, it was just, and plus I didn't have enough because the tickets are good. It just
Yeah.
um flight tickets
Hmm.
plus House of Glory. I was like, yeah, I just couldn't.
Hmm.
If I known about it, if I act on it earlier in the month or something, man, I probably would have. But
I do feel for you with having to take a flight. You know, it's gonna be some BS with the government halfway shut down. So, yeah, that's gonna be some BS,
yeah, man, lucky my flight's only like 45 minutes to an hour, but
guaranteed.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about this trios match: Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and Roddy Strong, the returning Roddy Strong, versus the Dogs. David Finlay, Clark Connors, Gabe Kidd. Um, I thought it was pretty unique to see Roddy Strong come back, kind of look like he's going to join up with the Dogs, and then turn it back and go to work on them and all this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
The for and Dynamite and everything like that. So setting up this match, I'll be interested to see this match, but I know the Dogs are going to win. It's their first match on pay-per-view together. Um, and you got a hodgepodge versus of people. So yeah, it'll happen. Oh, how bad will Darby die? How about that? That's the better question.
Yeah, because somehow Darby Allin is gonna get isolated on his own, and yep,
Yeah.
there's gonna be another case of the homicide. And it's like, well, I'm gonna call that the bathroom break because the moment he gets put by himself, I'm gonna go give me something to eat because I already know how this is gonna go. And I come back, he's still gonna be on the inch of his life, and then somehow make a miraculous comeback and still lose.
You know it. Timeless Tony Storm versus Marina Shafir. Everybody's banned from ringside. Um, I maybe Marina Shafir gets the win here because they're not really fighting for anything. Um, Yeah, that's all I'm picking. What about you?
Um, that'd be dope if Marina Shafir wins, but the fact that Tony Storm is Warner Brothers Studio out here, Hollywood, L.A. I think she's gonna get like a nice entrance. So I'm gonna go with the Timeless. But like I said,
Okay.
it would be cool if Marina does get that victory.
Tekla versus Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World Championship. 2 out of 3 falls match.
I, I,
Um, I'll
I'm
stick with
loving these
Tekla.
Australian women, Dale.
Really? I
Listen,
am not digging Tekla at all, bro. I'm sorry.
she listen. It's the craziness, man. Like you got Rhea, you got Zarya and Tekla. It's just man. Listen, the girl is dope. I like her. I'm rooting for Chris Statlander, but
Yeah.
this is what Tekla's second title defense. I don't think she's
Hmm.
gonna lose. I think she's gonna
Hmm.
beat
Yes.
the alien. So I got the crazy spider lady.
Like when I saw her like spit in her opponent's face, like not once but like twice, I saw her do this. I was like, I'm done.
Oh, you're not into that, huh?
Mm-mm, no, not not into that one. Not into that at all.
Dale draws
Sorry.
the line.
My line is drawn right there. Yes, sir.
uh, nah, but nah, I got Tekla.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Um, let's do this one. The Trios World AEW World Trios Championship match. Uh, Okada, Fletcher, and Mark Davis versus Mystico, Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, and Mike Bailey. So this is title match. I am not going with the hodgepodge, Mystico, and if Hangman was the partner with Jet Speed, he had the Jet Set Rodeo, whatever it was, I would go with them. But no, I'm going Okada, Fletcher, Mark Davis, the Don Callis family brings home more gold.
When did the Jet Speed Rodeo lose the championships? Oh wait, they wait. I'm confused.
I think it happened on Collision. Um, I know they did recently have a championship match, and um, somebody cheated, and that's how they won. The Don Callis
Mm.
family won. So, um, yeah. Oh, MJF messed them up. That's what it was.
Oh, that
That's
makes
what it
sense.
was. I'm sorry.
That makes sense. That makes
Yes,
sense.
that's what happened.
I'm kind of
So,
confused by the two matches at the bottom because I see somebody's face under it twice.
really? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like, what's going on here? Why she doing double duty?
You're right, huh? It sure enough is.
What is Tony Khan
Um,
up to, man?
I mean, hey, I did get this picture from the internet. I don't know. We'll see. The AEW World Tag Team Championships, FTR versus the Young Bucks. Who you got in that one?
Okay, so one of the greatest tag teams in modern era versus the hometown kids. Um, mm, when's the last time the Bucks ever won anything in LA?
Mm,
Uh, there's like some of these feuds that don't have me feeling someone's gonna lose these titles. But this one, I would say, I'll say FTR. I think Stokely is gonna be rolling around there, causing some type of interference. He might come out his
bruh,
chair.
bruh, this dude don't get out this damn chair. Oh God, bro, like you've been in this damn chair for at least 4 months now, bro.
I
It's
forgot what happened to
ridiculous.
him.
I don't really even happened to him? This is
Took.
crazy, bro. Yeah, yeah. They gonna definitely have a lot of matches. You know it. um, let's go with John Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita for the
That's gonna be cool.
AEW Continental Championship. Um, they've been they've been kind of going at this thing for a few weeks now. Um, I got Moxley to retain.
Uh, yeah. Um, Usually when Moxley has a championship, he usually don't do short title reigns. So I think he's gonna give him an L. So I'm always gonna go with the Death Rider himself.
Okay. All right. And for the AEW World Championship, it's a Texas death match. MJF versus Hangman Adam Page. If Hangman loses, he cannot challenge for the world title ever again. So I'm going MJF to win this match. What say you?
Yeah, MJF ain't losing already. He rarely defends the title. I don't know what they're gonna do with Hangman after this, because how they're gonna book him since he's no longer able to challenge for the championship anymore. He's gonna go after other titles or have meaningless feuds with somebody. But yeah, I got MJF to retain.
All right. I definitely got MJF to retain as well. So cool. Um, this is part of the card for Revolution. So get your popcorn ready, and you know it'll be all day. Get a steak ready. Gonna need more to eat.
Yep. Do not
All
eat before you go, because you're gonna get the itis and you're gonna be there all day sitting in your chair watching these matches. You just might go to sleep. So wait till the show is over. There's a nice little restaurant around the corner called Fixins. It's a good southern soul food place, man. And there's some a few restaurants around there, Yard House and Tom's Watch Bar. Wait till after, because you're gonna be hungry as hell from this 4 hour pay-per-view.
right. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's get to SmackDown. And Cody Rhodes won the title, beating Drew McIntyre. It looks like he's going to the WrestleMania as the champion. We kind of talked about, hey, what's the path for Cody to WrestleMania? And boom, here it is. Was this the right call, Tro?
Yeah, because the moment that Orton won WrestleMania, won the Elimination Chamber, it was a foregone conclusion that this is where they was going to end up doing. I thought it was going to be a fatal 4-way or something like that. And from what I understood, when Cody lost the championship, they wanted to add him to Elimination Chamber in the Royal Rumble to add more, I guess, more star power to the event. So that's why they had him in the Rumble and the Elimination Chamber instead of WWE champion. So Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre, but I don't think they was gonna make in their eyes, they're not gonna make money with Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. So the whole teacher versus student thing that's been like what 20 years in the making. It's a good story. And plus, Drew he just did a re-up on his contract. I think like last year or the year before. So it's not like he's going anywhere anytime soon. Part of his deal was for him to become WWE champion, but there was nothing in that contract that said how long he was going to stay WWE champion. So they owed him for the pandemic. He won the championship in front of fans. He got to go home to his home country with the championship. I was like, all right, we did you the solid. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Cody Rhodes going through WrestleMania as champ, which was already rumored to be happening since last year that Cody was going back to Mania as champ. So we shouldn't really be that surprised.
I'm surprised because I agree with two kid. I thought this was gonna be a fatal 4-way. That's what I thought we were doing.
That's what I said too. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I said. But they wanted to do a one-on-one, which is, I get it. Multi-mans are kind of, you got to keep your eyes on each person and all stuff like that. So I get it.
Yeah. Yep. If Randy Orton is a champ to start the new wrestling year, I'm switching to AEW.
That's just, who would have thought Took would have a lawn for people to get off of? That's.
That's funny, man. All right. The rest of SmackDown here. Melo defends the title. Once again, this time he's going up against LEO Dr. Van Wagner from AAA. Listen, I think this is like a waste. I'm not saying the match was bad. It's just, again, you get so many of these. That's all you get. All right, then they go put it on somebody else. I want Melo to have better. Give me some kind of rivalry, something. Give me something.
But if you're gonna do open challenges, they don't need rivalries because it's an open challenge. So once he stops doing open challenges and someone really steps up and keeps trying to, fight him, then, we're gonna have a storyline and a good feud. But as of right now, it's an open challenge.
Yeah.
that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, some people don't like his title reign, but hey, listen, that title gets defended every week. You can see Melo. It's crazy. Like a year ago, people were like, where's Melo? Where's Melo? He's in catering. They don't care about Melo. They don't care about Melo. He wins the United States Championship, has these open challenges where we see the man featured every Friday. His reign is meh. I'm kind of over his. It's like, come on, man. You want the brothers on TV, now you're going to find something else.
This is what we do, Charles. Okay, this is what we do. Wrestling fans complain. Now, John saying they building him for Mania with Dragunov here, but
we've seen it already.
I don't see a singles match between them and WrestleMania. No way. Maybe and SmackDown before Mania.
And plus, didn't they do like a hot potato with the championship too?
Yeah.
Not hot potato, but they've had at least like 2-3 matches already. Now, if it's Trick, the only way I'll see if it's Trick if Sami Zayn is him and Trick don't have any more interactions, because Sammy's been off the downward spiral anyway. So if he's doing that, he's probably gonna piss off somebody else, and they're gonna leave Trick wide open. So I wouldn't mind bringing back the Trick Melo rivalry beginning at WrestleMania, but if it's Ilya, I'm anxious to see it. But at the same time, it's like we've seen it already. It's not new. They put on bangers like twice. Now, Trick, and if it is Trick, I would not be surprised they give them any United States Championship.
Yeah,
because a lot of rookies have been winning championships in their first year.
I could see that happening. Yeah, I can see that happening.
Like, start setting that up now, but Trick has been wandering around the world heavyweight title scene because he keep getting RKO'd and everything else by the big dog. So
yeah, I mean, hey, take it.
But if it is Ilya, I'm gonna keep my lawn clean and everybody's invited to have a picnic on it. I'm not gonna kick anybody out because it's gonna be a banger. But if they do have a match, I would not be surprised if it's this month and not WrestleMania, and somebody else challenges him at WrestleMania. So
Yeah.
we still might get that match, but that doesn't guarantee it's gonna be at Mania. But we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
Charlotte and Alexa defeat Julia and Kiana James. I believe that makes them number one contenders for the tag team championships, right? So, um, when do we see them go up against Nia Jax and Lash?
I would build that towards WrestleMania because they're rumored to have 14 to 16 matches, and at least half of them are supposed to be women's matches. So if that's the case, have them defend the titles at Mania. Give them a grand entrance as champs, and have them defend there and win. Have Lash and Nia win, and then if it is Charlotte and Alexa, then you can start doing that, pointing the fingers at one another on
Yeah.
who's responsible of losing.
What's going
Smoke.
on, Smoke? Okay. Um, listen, I don't know who it was. I think maybe Jake talking about the chat or whatever, Nia Jax or something. I was like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. They look good. Yeah, I'm too
It's
I'm
always a
too
hater.
mesmerized.
It's always a hater. Lash is looking good, and Nia's in the best shape of her career.
Yeah, yeah, they would look good that promo. Shit. All right, and we got to see Truth and Priest win tag team turmoil. Um, so while I do like the pairing, it's odd pairing and everything like that. Like seeing Truth on TV, give them something to do. I hate when put together tag teams beat established tag teams. I hate
Yeah, yeah,
it. I
yup.
freaking hate it.
Listen, hey man, she keep dropping. She's dropping them weights, man. She's at a good size, man. You just listen. I'm not mad at you, Took. Not mad at you, brother.
Yo, so
I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna wind up winning the gold. I think the YS6 is gonna distract the MFTs and
mhm.
cost the MFT the championship. Then they're gonna have this Cinderella run to WrestleMania as tag team champions, and it remains to be seen if they actually have a match on the card as tag team champions, or
Mhm.
they do it like the Friday before or the Friday after. But yeah, I totally see them winning just because the YS6 screwed them.
So then the positive thing with this would be, I mean, for sure the R-Truth gets a Mania match. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we want that for him,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just have that problem. That's all.
What if I'm gonna throw some at the wall that I know is probably not gonna stick? What if Priest and Truth do win the tag team titles? Go to WrestleMania. They're in backstage, whether if it's night one or night two. They're backstage, and Truth runs to Danhausen, and Danhausen curses Truth, and Truth be the one to lose, and somehow Damian Priest just turns heel.
Mm, okay, okay. So he's going off on R-Truth at this point because he lost.
Because he's gonna look at it as a year ago or so. I was World Heavyweight Champ. Then I'm getting eliminated at the Royal Rumble. I don't even make it to the Elimination Chamber. Like it's like I'm at the bottom of the barrel. All this stuff, like what have I become, type of thing. And of course, Truth is always gonna be the guy that you need to take your anger out on.
Mm,
So all because he said something wrong to Danhausen and got cursed.
yeah, I got you. Um, yeah, man. We'll see what ends up happening here. Well, let's talk about what Took just said here. We talked about the Y6 coming back when before they were back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what would it work? Um, and how long would it work? That sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Took saying it's not working. Are you in agreement that it's not working?
it's definitely not being. I thought it was gonna be more vicious than what it is. However, um, John can attest to this because I said it multiple times. We don't know how the Riot Six would look if Bray Wyatt didn't pass away.
Right.
Bo Dallas can try his best to live out whatever Bray had in that book, but unless it comes from the mind himself,
Mhm.
everything we see, we're gonna be like, yeah, that's not working, or yeah, I
Mhm.
don't think this is how it's supposed to be. Bo Dallas doesn't have the mind of Bray Wyatt,
Right.
so he's
Mhm.
all he's doing is he's just trying to live out, his brother's wishes. Because again, when we saw Bray, Uncle Howdy was kind of different. It was still Bo, but Uncle Howdy was
Yes.
moving differently.
Yes.
So when he passed and he took over, it was like a
He
whole
became
different. Yeah, he
he
became the
became
main
Bray Wyatt.
character. He
Yeah.
became the
Oh,
main
look.
character, and it's like a
Mhm.
whole different angle. It's no longer mysterious
Yeah.
in a way. So I'm not surprised. This is how it came out to be. So I'm not gonna piss on it too much because I kind of saw it coming from a distance. It's hard to carry on someone else's legacy and it's not yours. You were just a side character to his vision. So now that you're trying to carry it on, it's like God bless him. He's doing the best he can.
Yeah.
Could the YS6 be booked better? Yeah. We should have more factions. Have Nikki
Yeah.
give something for Nikki Cross to do. Feud with factions
They
that
have
have
never
females in it.
found anything for her to do. That's the worst part of this whole thing.
She's the new Scarlet.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Do you agree though, Smoke, that the Y6 is failing? It's not
I
working?
wouldn't I wouldn't say it's failing. It's, like you was just saying, like it's somebody else's vision. So it's hard to really make it that make it come out like that. Like Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was a genius. Like he's one of the minds that you should study. Crack his
Yeah.
skull open and take his brain and study it because he knew what worked and he was really dedicated to his work. Like I don't know what I was watching, but they said that he'll go in the woods and he'll just sit in, be in the woods for hours until he come up with something.
Mhm.
So, Bo don't have that, Bo is more like his daddy, if you ask me. More like Mike. So
Okay.
yeah, as far as the wives, their direction, they definitely could be booked more. And I'm mad. I'm a big Nikki Cross fan. Big Nikki Cross fan.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
they've done nothing with her, man.
I
nothing. She
will
should have at least won the woman championship or something, intercontinental or something.
I will say this about what Took said though, which is true. They should have kept Alexa Bliss within the atmosphere of the Wyatt Six because before
We
Bray passed,
yeah.
we kind of got that little glimpse when Uncle Howdy kept, I don't want to say stalking Alexa Bliss, but he kept hovering around Alexa Bliss like something's about to go down. And they just completely went when Alexa went off, had her baby, had all that. Um, they didn't, go back to the try to connect all that together
Yeah.
because she still showed glimpses of that old Alexa when she be hitting that twisted bliss. She just turns
Right.
serious. She still
Right.
walks around with the doll.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's an
Yes.
easy, let's glue this piece together and watch this go.
Yes.
But um, again, without Bray, it's almost like WD kind of has a little bit more control over it than they would have had if Bray was around. Because Bray would have been like, no, this is how I want it to be done. This is the vision that I have. So yeah. So him
Oh yeah.
dying, Alexa being on
Mhm.
paternity leave. That's how she went about a loop.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
also can't forget about the Redwood, Eric Rowan. He ain't really in too much. I mean, I feel like this is the time where, especially on SmackDown. I mean, I'm probably gonna get heat for this, but my favorite show is SmackDown. Has always been. you know.
Wow. Okay.
I
And
mean, it's
and
not really heat.
I mean, some people love Raw.
Surprise.
The class, Raw's War. People love it. Look what they're doing with the game. They got the Monday Night Wars edition. They everything every time they get something, they try to capitalize on Monday night on Raw. But you know, I guess you could say they're gonna do something with Rowan because you have damn, I get them confused. The little big brother, Tamatonga, or Tamatonga, whichever Tonga.
Okay.
Hmm.
That'll be a huge miss. But honestly, my dream match would be Baby Bro Tonga, Eric, Brock, and Oba.
That's like a
Fatal
2K
four way.
match.
It is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna run that in a little while.
All
Because
right.
you have these big guys, like Vince loved the big guys, but these
Yes.
big guys, they're athletic now.
Yes.
So let them work.
196.
Okay.
196. I agree.
All right.
Mhm.
Let's talk about Jade versus Rhea, face to
Mm.
face on the microphone. Who won?
Rhea.
Hands down, real. Jane still
Yeah.
Cause
don't. She's not ready yet. To me,
Yeah.
she's still not ready. Not for the likes of Rhea, Charlotte. A couple of the women that have been in the game for a long time.
Mhm.
yeah, Rhea took her to school because she thought she was looking good. Which say, my arms are bigger, my thighs are bigger. She's like, yeah, they are, but your body is for show and mine is built for war. So when she said that, I was like, oh shit.
I ain't expect you were gonna say. I ain't expect you to say that too.
I was like, and I was like, she's not lying because Rhea Ripley's been in a lot of wars, street fights with Raquel, Kabuki warriors, and that woman is battle tested,
Yes.
and Jade is not. So
Mhm.
who's really built for war? You know what I'm saying? Like she got the the Maserati look, but um Rhea got that Dodge Charger that it's an old school classic, but it's built to last longer than a Maserati.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
How can you both be terrible on the mic?
Right. That's what I was
Nah,
laughing
yeah,
at.
people are saying they're handcuffing Jay. They're not handcuffing her. She's just not ready. This is a proven example that she should have went to NXT.
Yep. NXT. It would have done her justice like it did real.
Hmm. I think WWE is gonna learn from this, and I don't know what's gonna happen to Jay next after this, but Rhea's definitely winning WrestleMania.
Well, they gotta
I'd be
kind of spin.
surprised.
They gotta kind of spin the big three, the last of the big three war with her and Bianca once Bianca's finger get better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then probably they're gonna send her to NXT. I would suggest they can send her to NXT. It's not too late. Becky did it. Bailey did it. I mean, why not?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of NXT, let's get to NXT.
Me quiet.
Um, we talked about this faction that was brewing, and it looks like it's been completed now. Thoughts about
So
the group? Thoughts about names or whatever?
Bird
so
right?
it's the new Legacy featuring Stacks.
Yeah, basically. Featuring stacks. Yep. Featuring stacks. Yep. Oh, before we get into that real quick, did y'all see the tweet that Fit Philly sent his son? His other son that's in
Yeah,
AEW?
that was his favorite. Like
What did he say?
David Finley had said something, and Fit Finley responded with a picture of his other son here. He's like, "This one is my proudest moment."
Yeah, he told David he need to change it. He need to learn from Uriah and change his name because he changed his name and found success in NXT. But David got with the War Dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said, but David was wrong too. He said he ain't never made no money with his family, with his brother and his dad. So you got to send a little hit. You got to say something back.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love me some Fit Philly, man. That dude's
Man, me too.
he's listen, one of the toughest brawlers in the world, man. You got him and Regal put on classics in WCW.
That's why I don't kind
Yeah.
of blame Charlie Dempsey for looking at his dad and be like, oh well, like forget it, you know. Guess I got to do it.
Uh-huh. Um, I thought it was just unique that Finley came out on Tuesday while his
Mm,
son came out on Wednesday. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
so yeah,
Finley's boys is doing all right, and I know Real Regal. It was good to see Real Regal in NXT again,
yeah,
um,
Oh yeah.
but to see Charlie Dempsey just look at Pops and be like, damn, you know what? I haven't done nothing since. You right, Pops. Let's just get
But
this over
what
with.
is Regal
if
doing
y'all
these
were,
days? Like, he just part of the brain trust? Or
He,
I think
he's
he's working with the
I
Rev,
think
huh?
he's like a I think he's like something like a kind of like not a I want to say a recruiter. He goes out like be
oh,
scouting and stuff. So
gotcha,
Mm-hmm.
gotcha.
But I
Okay,
don't know if y'all remember, but the last time Regal was in the same building as his son, he told him he wanted to see what he was gonna make do of them, of him
hmm
himself.
hmm
So
hmm
that's another, long term storytelling. So
yep.
yeah,
I can't wait to see what the birthright is gonna do. They're already taking over TNA.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It's gonna be cool seeing him in TNA as well. Um, so are we getting something between Ricky Saints and Ethan Page? They had them tag teaming, and they've kind of did the whole thing where they kind of screw each other over twice regarding the championship. Um, do you think we're gonna get something brewing between the two?
I have a feeling there's gonna be like a triple threat match at Stand and Deliver.
Mm,
I don't
Um,
know about the triple threat though, because
I mean,
You got Tony.
I don't know, cause Saints was happy that he won, but I think he's starting to he's giving Ethan Page the side eye because Ethan Page was the one that beat Joe Hendry and Ricky Saints
Mhm.
has yet to beat him. So there's gonna be a whole lot of jealousy that comes into play, and I think they're gonna be in each other's way, and that would lead into Stand and Deliver as a triple threat unless they book Ethan Page versus Ricky Saints as for the number one contendership. But I think this is probably gonna be this should be Ethan Page's last stand in NXT. I think after Stand and Deliver, we should start getting a call up for him because he's ready.
Page, yeah.
The man has been
Oh yeah,
ready.
Mhm.
yes. And then he's also one of my favorites now because he decided he wanted to adapt Saints. He keeping it true to New Orleans.
That's
So,
right.
Of
Yeah, baby.
course.
mhm.
Sometimes AKA Ricky Who Dat, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Ricky, who
Right.
that? All right. Some more stuff with NXT. Next week is going to be Booker T Appreciation Week, and this is coming off of the hate of him being announced as the worst announcer or something like that. It's
Can't
craziness.
believe
They're
that.
going to be in Houston, though.
I love like as a commentator, I
Yes.
love Booker T. You
Yes.
know, who even said that? Like, where does that come from?
Some magazine or a podcast or whatever. Like they ranked them, and that's what they gave them.
Yeah.
Some new generation podcast. Gotta be these young
Mhm.
kids.
Yeah, because I mean, him trying his best not to sing to Joe Hendry's song, then eventually caving in. He's like, I'm not
Yes.
gonna do it. I can't do it.
Yep.
I can't steal a shine. Put your hand
That's the only way I can hear that song now. That's
like
the
the
way Booker T's
sight
like it.
say. Man,
Uh,
Booker T's a national treasure. I'm looking forward to next week. I think some big things are gonna go down because I know it's a petty move against the haters that made him the worst announcer, but I think something's gonna go down in the honor of Booker T. Um, Maybe we start seeing some outside forces finally show up.
yeah.
Because there's a certain Samoan out there that lives in Houston.
Yeah.
And
That
that Russ was at his school as well. Well,
Yep.
at
yeah,
his promotion.
yep, and
He
he still got
wrestled
that
heavy
underlying,
down
and
there.
that beef ain't over between him and Booker either. So,
Mhm.
Mhm.
um, and then you got Carver
Oh my
and
God.
um Jasper Troy,
Jasper.
and then Carver keeps checking Booker T over Jasper Troy, so it's
Right.
like keep
He
keep
straight
keep on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like
he
he
straight
wanted a
up
piece of
yelled
Booker
at Booker
T.
T face. Yes, bro.
But you know, him and Booker T got history at the
Yeah, at
Yeah.
at
LFG
the
Yes.
LFG. Yeah. So I
Yes.
mean, I'm
played
glad they
it
kind of
in.
played in it. Yeah, I'm about to say
Yep.
that. I'm
Yeah.
glad they played it in.
Yep.
So I'm anxious to see what's gonna happen next week.
Yep. Yep. I agree. I agree.
And I
All
think
right, let's
Booker
uh-huh.
T's promotion also got they got like a little deal with WWE as well.
Yeah, the ID program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Hmm.
Yep. All right, let's get to Raw. Your thoughts about Seth Rollins and the Putty Patrol?
Somebody was watching the show yesterday.
I mean, that's exactly what they were doing. Dancing around like the putties did. Yes, yes. I watched Power Rangers back in the day. I sure did.
Yes.
I was waiting for Austin Theory and Logan Paul to be like, all right, it's morphin' time.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, I thought it was cool though, having him. That's the way he blends in to escape the beat down because he's not medically cleared. My
Hmm.
guess is he's not medically cleared because now he don't really have an opponent like we said before.
Hmm.
Mm,
Because
right.
Breaker and Bronson Reed are out, so
Yeah,
and plus I like how we have yet to hear this man speak.
yeah, true.
Um, it's like it gives you that old Shield architect Seth Rollins. You
Hmm.
know, he's like more silent, not really saying anything. You think you can get the upper hand, but he got like 7'10". And I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's a running gag. People are accused because one of the Putty Patrol is a black guy, and people keep saying, "Our truth, you ain't fooling nobody." So what if our truth is just so happens to be part of the Putty Patrol, just to you know fill some bodies because that's a lot of people from his. All of them are from his school. I guarantee it.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
bet.
definitely.
I bet.
So you guys want to earn some money? Trust me,
Yep.
roll with me real quick.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But I'm loving
And,
it.
I
and
bet.
shout out to Shannon Sharp. He also put that on the map. So I kind of figured something was gonna happen.
Uh-huh. So he kind of he went on Shannon Sharp podcast. Seth Rollins
Yeah,
did.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he
was
did
on
a
there. He was
whole
on
interview
not Club
right
Shay
before.
Shay. It was
No, it was Club
yeah, it
Shay
was
Shay.
Club Shay Shay. Yeah, yeah.
It
Okay.
was Club Shay Shay.
All right.
It was one
He's
of the
all over.
better
He's all over
interviews.
football and Good Morning Football all the
Yeah.
time. But yeah, when he steps into the arena, it's like.
And I seen something. I don't know how true it is because I didn't watch the clip. I was looking for the clip. But during the Royal Rumble, uh, he was on ESPN. I think the day before, and it was talking
Right.
about it, and it kind of like spoiled that he was medically cleared.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard somebody mention that last week. So yeah, that's what it was then. Okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. So
Yeah, so they ain't got nobody yet, man, for Seth. So it's like if they don't have anyone, just have him hang back, have him, show up with the Play Patrol, keep throwing the vision off, and then eventually when Braun Breaker's ready to go, there's your match. And if it's not at Mania, there's Backlash.
yeah. There we
Yeah.
go.
And I also hate this, but knowing WWE's history, Paul Heyman got took out. Brock Lesnar need an opponent for WrestleMania. I hope they don't do that.
Nah, he'll get injured right off the bat.
Mhm. Definitely.
Right. All right. Bailey becomes the number one contender after enduring a gauntlet match for the Intercontinental Championship. So it's going to be her versus AJ Lee. When is this title gonna take place?
Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Monday. Yep.
Okay. There we go. All right. So this is part of AJ Lee defending the title a few times before Mania. Now, I believe that they did have a match between AJ Lee and Bailey back like 10 to 13 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, NXT.
It's wild, bro. It's been that damn long.
Yeah. The good old days of NXT.
Oh my God.
And that was
Started
before
from-
NXT got good. They was still,
Yes.
It wasn't even a black and gold era yet. It was
no.
just
They would just
Right.
got out of that reality based type of NXT, and they was
Yes.
barely starting to push themselves as a brand.
Yes.
And yeah, it was her and AJ. She met her idol, and now a decade and a half later, the more established Bailey is taking on the mother hen, who pretty much raised raised the OGs now.
The damn locker room. I might as well say that.
the whole locker room.
So now it's like I think Bailey's gonna get screwed out of this, obviously, because I do not see Bailey beating AJ. I don't see AJ losing to probably Mania, and she might have it longer. Becky might
Say
show
backlash.
back up. Becky might show back up again, which might spawn a match 3 with those two at Mania, which I need AJ to win once and for all because, Becky's time is up. Kind of
Yes.
don't need her around the IC title anymore.
No. What's wrong with y'all?
No,
Listen.
I need Becky gone. I need her gone.
Yes.
It's when you she overstayed her welcome in the
Yes,
IC picture.
she
She need to
had.
go either to the SmackDown Women's Championship or the World Championship.
She elevated the title. She did her job. So now it's time to give it to someone else.
You know you're getting Becky versus AJ at Mania, right? Y'all know this.
And I need AJ to win, and then
Yeah,
the
it's
next
not
one
gonna
the next one in line is probably gonna be Roxanne Perez, and then there's that little tie-in because that's CM Punk and AJ's quote unquote daughter and Roxanne Perez. So have the daughter beat the mother and have Roxanne Perez and women's intercontinental champion on Monday Night Raw. Boom.
Yep, so her and Liv could hold the titles together.
Yep.
Okay.
It's time, Dale.
Yeah, it's time. It's really time.
It's time, Dale. We ain't talking about Vader either. It's time for her to lose.
I
It's
just
time
think
for her
Becky.
to do what Bailey's doing. You know what I'm saying? Bailey had her time.
Yeah.
She's not interested in winning nothing else. I mean, she'll be happy, but you know what I'm saying? She's just trying to put the younger talent over at this point.
I just think Becky is the greatest. It's not just me saying it. Other people say it too. Like
It
Bleacher
is
Report.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Lord.
All right, let's talk about the Judgment Day and Finn Balor. I'm shocked
Are
that
you
nobody went with Finn Balor. The entire
Really?
Judgment Day jumped on Finn Balor.
You're not.
I'm not, because the more and more I saw it, this was Liv is basically getting what she wanted. She came in, she had a little power struggle with Finn Balor over who actually runs Judgment Day, and she's riding with Dominic Mysterio till the wheels fall off. It's poetic justice because Finn Balor got done up the same way they did Edge. So,
Same exact way.
So it's like he was getting tired of Dominic anyway. You know that one uncle that gets tired of that one dumb nephew that keep doing the same thing over and over, think he's big and bad. And it's like he's getting too big for his britches. So I wasn't too sure about JD McDonough at first, but yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's the one I expected to stay with Finn.
But
Y'all missed the
eventually,
signs.
this whole Judgment Day is gonna split because after WrestleMania, Raquel's gonna start her business with Liv, and then
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get Finn Balor and probably JD McDonough for the Intercontinental Championship once he beats Dom twice. So
Mm-hmm.
that'd be it. But it's time for Judgment Day to go. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't. They're not gonna do these breakups all at once, but one by one, it's time to go. I need Big Mommy Cool over there to handle some business on her own. You know what I'm saying? JD's a
Yes.
ho ho.
Man, no, don't do JD like that. JD, man, going back to NXT, man, JD and Ilya, some of the best matches they had
Yeah,
together in NXT.
yeah.
You know, honestly, I seen him kind of like separate from Finn for at least about a year and a half now. Because you seen the signs. Dom pulling him to the side, Dom talking to him, Dom doing
Hmm.
this, you know. So I kind of seen it. And like you say, Liv, she got her whole hand on the whole thing. She thinks she even got Big Mama Cool in her little palm, but she don't.
Right.
Those cracks, all those cracks that they showed, that is for a reason. They
Mm-hmm.
definitely gonna start breaking up. Um, Jay is gonna be the women next. It's definitely gonna be the women next. I can honestly say that. Uh, Once Liv win this title at WrestleMania, it's gonna be some tension between her and Raquel. And then
Hmm.
JD, I feel bad for my dude, but he's gonna wind up being an eyeball out because Dominic is just so over now, especially after
Yeah.
him turning on Finn.
Right. And I figured JD could ride Finn's coattails and be fine. I worry about him on his own.
You
I'm
can't.
not.
I'm not neither because, like I said, if you paid attention to him in NXT,
Mhm.
he was doing this thing. Like I kind of was mad that he joined the Judgment Day when he made it to the main roster because, like I said, he can hold his own with some of the
Okay.
big boys.
I don't see. I think I'm probably gonna be the only one that has Stephanie retaining at Mania. I think Raquel is gonna be a reason why Liv doesn't win, whether it's by accident
Mhm.
or on purpose. I think she's gonna cost her, and then that fallout is gonna happen to Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
I think Stephanie should have a longer reign with that championship, and then have someone else beat her. But who knows? I
And see,
What
mean,
I
about
think I think
go,
that
go ahead,
her
Joe.
her reign is kind of like stale. Like is
all of them
reminding
are,
me.
to be honest.
Yeah, true. It's kind of reminding me of EO SmackDown Women's Championship reign. It's
But
literally reminding me of that.
y'all don't think like this this beef with her and Liv has kind of brought something out of Stephanie Paquire?
I do.
Do, but
I really do.
I feel
Bring
like
that
it's a
gangsta
little
up
bit
out
too
of her.
late.
Not me.
Okay.
She's been good this whole time, and the fact she's still cutting promos in English and in Spanish at the same time is like she's hitting both. But
Wow.
either Liv wins and then her and Raquel battle for the women's championship, or I still got Stephanie winning, and those two will still battle each other. And this year, Raquel should win some type of title, whether it's Intercontinental Championship or the Women's World Championship.
Yeah.
She's been putting
Gotta give
on
her
the
the
show for
ball.
the past couple of months since Kevin Nash told her to step it up. Hey, if you're gonna be a big woman, if you're gonna be a 7 footer, 6 footer, step it up. And she has, so she needs to be rewarded.
You
Whether
out of
she
line
beat,
with this one, bro.
Me, if you ask me, Raquel, like silently, like low key, she has been doing it for a while now, especially when she was battling with Rhea. I can't remember what pay-per-view that was when she tried to put Rhea through the table in between the ropes. Like she been needed to kind of like break off into her own. And I think that was more of Triple H and their creative trying to just keep it afloat for Liv. Keep this
Mhm.
Judgment Day thing going. So I'd be so happy. Like whether Liv win or not, and I know how to feel about Liv. You know,
I don't know why you feel so strongly about her.
me neither. Me neither. But
The way she was looking Monday in that ring. I mean, I'm totally fine with Liv. Keep Liv on
Yeah.
TV.
Mhm. Mhm.
Shit. Keep Liv on TV, man.
Man, you gotta
She's
keep
not a
on
great
TV.
wrestler at all. Come on, too. Come on, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, too. Come on. Come on, man.
I mean, I gotta say, she's the type of girl that'll get you locked up over anything. Just say that.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. You can say that. Yes.
Uh, I appreciate you, Liv. What
Dude, you
about
do realize Liv was around before Mandy Rose, right? You know what? Never mind.
She was. And that's crazy. I was just watching the stuff with her old NXT stuff. But I still take
uh
Mandy over Liv any day though. I'm gonna let
well,
that be
yeah,
known.
yeah. But listen,
I like the type of person Liv is though. That's the one you can bring to the cookout. She'll smoke one with you. She'll she'll
So
be
wait,
cool.
wait.
She ain't
We
bougie.
talking about we talking about Liv Morgan TV or Liv Morgan in real life?
You
Cause
know, Liv
if
Morgan on TV and Liv Morgan in real life is basically the same person. You know what I'm saying? It's just one smokes on her own time, has a farm, and the other one, she in Hoochie Mama shorts on TV. It's the personality is still the same person. I've seen
love it.
interviews with Liv Morgan when she's dressed normal. She's the same person. She made a fan fold one time when he tried to flirt with her and she flirted back. That dude folded. So it's the same
Woo,
woman. It's the
what?
same woman.
Couldn't have
woo.
been me.
Liv will have me dying.
Well, she a couple inches smaller. You know
It's
what I'm
the
saying?
boots, man. People don't take account those wrestling boots give you extra 2 inches, man.
But that's all right with me though. You know, she could be a little
Yeah, I mean,
shorter. I kind of
ain't
like my
nobody
big
hating
mama
on
cools
Liv.
too. But you know what I'm saying? You know, the shorter ones they be nice.
Me and her around the same height, so I can. Me and Big Mommy Cool the same height, so
Oh shit, I got a few inches on big mama cool.
No, I need a ladder. I'm good. I'll bring my ladder. I ain't got no problem with that. Shoot. I climb ladders.
Dale said,
Shoot.
"I'll be your handyman."
All right, let's talk about Oba versus Rusev. Um,
Domination.
yes, I
Hmm.
thought I thought this was a great matchup. I hope we get to see it again, like at some point.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
but what are we doing with Oba? Like, you think he's gonna end up on Raw? You think he's gonna end up on SmackDown?
I think after Mania, that's when he's gonna sign that contract. I think right
Yes.
now they having him go to between both shows and just destroy anybody. The Miz and poor. Listen, when he went out there to destroy Johnny Gargano, I've never seen
Oh
Obafemi
man.
smile the way he did. Like it was Sunday dinner. You had to sit through church for like 2 hours, listen to a sermon that you wasn't interested in, but you had that dinner, that banquet on your mind, and you walk in there and see all that spread. You start grilling in the ear. He was looking like lunch is served, dinner is served, and served that boy. Um, but I thought him and Rusev was good.
Mhm.
And it still had me shocked that he. I don't want to say it was a squash match, but he dominated Rusev,
Hmm.
which
Yes.
is rare. No one dominates Rusev. So the fact that Rusev put him over is like they're building him up to something. Um, it maybe he's the one that answers Brock's challenge. It remains to be seen. We still got
Yeah.
Praying.
3 or 4 more weeks to go.
I'm
Yes.
praying.
They can hold that out to the final Raw and find out who's answering the challenge. So
True. It
Hmm.
doesn't need much build.
it
Him
don't.
versus Brock. We just want to
Mm-mm.
see it.
But
Right.
it's like I want to see it, but at the same time I don't because Brock and Paul, rumor has it they've been talking to WWE. Brock Lesnar does not want to lose another match until his retirement match.
There's no way
Ooh. Mm.
he goes up against Obafemi at WrestleMania and beats him. No way.
Right. If he go up,
None.
I don't think that's gonna happen. If he goes
That's what
up,
that's what the man wanted. That's why I kind of don't want to see this match, because if that's his stipulation, that's his request. Now it's up to WWE to follow through on that request,
Right.
but they more than likely gonna honor his request. And let's say that he does, I don't want to see Owen take that loss already.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
mean, and that's the reason why I can't see it happening. Like you dumping a whole bunch of cold water on Oba if you make him lose at Mania to Brock Lesnar.
Okay, check this out. I'll accept over losing that WrestleMania if they make it a real match. I'm talking about blow for blow, spot for spot. Like they gotta make it worth the while because it's still this WWE monster of a vet versus this
The black version.
yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's the only way I'll accept it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's gonna be like Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena every time, Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rock, I don't want to see it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Brock needs somebody that's gonna get in there and go pound for pound with him and make him run from WWE like he ran from MMA.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, he
Yep.
left MMA because he had diverticulitis, but it's okay.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
also
but
lost to the big man. You know what I'm saying? He lost to him a couple times.
yeah. Yep. All right, let's talk about the ending of Raw. CM Punk basically versus the Usos on the microphone. Usos want him to apologize for the comments he made about Roman Reigns' dad, pretty much. So um, we you kind of mentioned this on the show yesterday, Trell. And last week we kind of talked about it. Was this really offensive? Is
um,
Hmm.
listen, when it comes to families and cultures, you know, some cultures they're like this. Latin cultures they're like this. They don't let and when push comes to shove, the black culture is the same way. If someone outside the culture made a little something like, and it wasn't even a cultural um disrespect. It was just, hey, this is our elder. This is like one of the elder statesmen. They really treat that as, the elder is like, God to them. They're the reason why everyone's eating at the table. They paved the way for them. So in their eyes, yeah, that was heavily offensive. And the fact that, the Usos, they specifically explained to Punk why they out there, why they want that apology, and it had nothing to do with Roman Reigns. Like, they trying to make him understand, you disrespecting people. That's our uncle. That's he ain't got no voice to defend himself, so we're here. So, and Roman Reigns don't have to send him out there. It could have been the elders, you know, that sent him out there. Like, look, Punk is a friend of the family, but go fix this. Punk didn't take the hint, and he was defiant, so that's why he got his jaw jacked.
Mhm.
Damn, Took, what Roman Reigns' daddy do to you?
Damn.
What's your thoughts, Smoke?
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm from New Orleans. I'm from downtown New Orleans. I'm from the Eight Wall in New Orleans. For my people out there that don't know what that is, that
Mhm.
is that is a part of the city of downtown. It is set up in the squadrons or whatever you want to call them. And one thing about us in the AWOL, we family. You know what I'm saying? We love each other. It don't matter if this person is dead and you heated and you mentioned something. Nah, you talking about my family, bro. Like, I get you got smoke with my cousin, but my uncle, my cousin, he ain't deserve that. Like you mentioned his name. Keep my family name out your mouth to keep it strictly with this person. Especially if we cool, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and we telling you we cool, you say we cool. And
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I'm kind of mad with how they let the Usos do that. But I get why they let them do that. Like they were supposed to do that like Rock did Cody. I ain't about to tell you 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna say it one time, then I'm gonna smack you the taste out your mouth.
Yes. I agree.
Especially if y'all trying to bring back that Uso penitentiary style.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of I don't know if they're trying to make Punk the heel
That's what I
with
think they're
those
trying to do.
statements.
It's leaning that way.
Yeah.
But to me, it kind of like he needed to do a little bit more if they wanted him to be a heel because it's there. The jambalaya is simmering, but it's not cooked yet. Like if they wanted
Mm-hmm.
him to be the heel, he should have just went out and said everything he had to say instead of just trying to
Mm-hmm.
make it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave next to your daddy. Like
Slow
no, throw the
build.
whole shot.
Slow
Yeah,
build.
nah, ain't no slow build.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna simmer. You got to Mania to get this done. We have Roman Reigns will be back Monday, so it's gonna pick up where it left off.
Okay.
Put it like this. Roman walked up that somebody said something about his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Saying they're gonna put him in the ground next to his daddy. Now I get it. He ain't no loose cannon like us New Orleans boys.
Hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he gonna deal with Roman like that, and they trying to portray Roman as this family guy, and he still just the chief, and he looking out for his family still not like Punk had to go way harder. Because I mean, you
Mm.
got to think about you got what 4 more Raws till WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been going fire. You talk about my day. You got fights just breaking out. That's one thing I love about NXT. If they got heat, they gonna fight any and everywhere, and that's kind of like what Raw is missing a little bit. Like certain feuds are missing a little bit in the
Mm.
main roster. And this right here with CM Punk and Roman, it need that because it go back too far.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we're getting Punk as the heel here. Um, I do wonder though where this leaves the Usos. The Usos still got the tag team championships, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once again, what are we doing with these championships? What
Um.
where's
I
that
mean, the
putting them?
Usos. The Usos. I wouldn't be surprised the Usos defend them against Theory and Logan Paul.
Mm.
Because you got to have those boys do something since Breaker and Bronson Reed are out. So I think
Mm.
Yeah.
they're gonna have them go for the titles. Also, obviously, Usos gonna win. Hopefully, Xavier Woods come back in time. Healthy. We can run the new day versus the Usos. If not, looks
Right.
like Kofi's out there recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Just took Javon Evans. I was about to say Kofi and Javon Evans
he's
can
he's,
win it.
he's, he's younger version of himself.
Mhm.
Because Kofi's been started acting a little different that day. He had that old Kofi bass in his voice. Now he
Right.
wasn't wearing those weird clothes and nothing like that. He was dressing. My boy was dressing normal. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
He was
Mm-hmm.
that don't you know
he's
SOS.
he was dressing, an actual person, not like he was, Mina Vanillia's cosplaying or something. He was actually decent. So we'll
Yeah.
see how that goes. But yeah, I think the Vision will get a shot at the Usos.
Well, it kind of got to play out because they attacked Jey Uso. Take him out the yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso to take him out the elimination chamber. If
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that really who did that, but
True.
it's still up in the air who I think that did it. But you know,
Yep.
Sammy. But we ain't gonna say no names.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we saw a little edge come from Sammy. We was talking backstage with Cody. So I think we are about to see a turn from Sammy.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah, we got to.
and Orton didn't help either. He said, "Hey, listen to the
Yes.
voices."
Yes. Yes. Good
Basically,
point. Good
So it's
point.
like, because Orton sees Listen, man. Orton sees what's going on with Sammy. That's why he's looking at
Yeah,
him like, "Hey, listen, do like I
yeah,
did. Just listen to the
yep,
voices. It's gonna carry you
yep,
Mhm.
places."
yep.
So he's gonna listen to his voices, and Orton's gonna sit there like, "See, you feel better now."
Hmm.
Mhm.
So
Really good point. All right, let's wrap this thing up, man. Give me something I hadn't
mm.
talked about or something you wanted to bring up. Let's start with you, Jay. Smoke.
Ooh.
Ooh, hmm. Let's see. Something, man, bring up. Hmm. I don't have nothing right now. See if you come back to me.
All
Cause it's a lot. It's a lot.
right.
Trust me, it's a lot.
Feel you, Bro.
Well, it's official. As of yesterday, Nikki Blackheart is officially part of WWE.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I did see the
so
pictures.
so
Me too.
there's a good chance, Dale, we're gonna see Nikki Blackheart and Jada Parker in the same roster at the
Oh
same
God.
time. God is great.
Ooh, what if they be tag team partners?
Listen, ain't God is great. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see her when she starts. I'm guessing she's gonna be at the PC
Hmm.
maybe a few weeks first before they put on TV, I guess.
Yeah, she might go to Evolve first. Who knows? But if
Yeah.
Okay,
anything, I can see her straight to NXT.
okay.
And also check us out on Saturday because we're gonna be doing the AAA, Ray de Reyes show. So
Oh, all
we're
right.
gonna find out if Dominic is gonna lose that championship, or Vikingo is gonna
Ooh.
win it,
What
or
time does that start?
it's like I think like 6 p.m. Pacific.
Okay.
So I mean, who for the women?
Mhm.
Who do you think from the women's main roster, Dale and Smoke, who's gonna answer Flamer's open challenge for the women's championship? Because she's calling out somebody from the main roster.
Lola Vice.
Or who do you want to see answer the challenge?
Oh, it's
Lot of
got to be
ice.
from the main roster. Got to be.
Yeah, she called
Oh.
it. She called out Raw or SmackDown.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm. She called out Raw or SmackDown.
Yep,
I wouldn't be surprised they sent Io Sky out there.
No, no, not you.
that'd be
Yeah, I
cool.
wouldn't be
Um,
surprised.
It could be anybody too.
Yeah.
yeah. Um, Jordan Gray's still hurt, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hmm.
what everybody kept saying too. Like, damn, it could have been Jordan Gray.
That'd been perfect. Yeah,
Yeah, that
that'd
would have
been
been
perfect.
that would have been perfect. Hmm.
I'm gonna say Laura Valkyria.
Hmm,
Mm. Okay.
that'd be good.
So I did
Right.
hear like the last promo that she did on Raw, they were not happy with it. Because of some kind of movements or whatever she was making.
Hmm.
Rumors at least I read. So I could see her going to something like AAA, boost herself back up. So
Yeah. It could be anybody. It could be like like I said, Lyra. Get some of that. Look what it did to Lola Vice. It could be B Fab, B Chin.
Yeah.
Because
And Undertaker would do
I
good with
think
them.
everyone's expecting a big body superstar, but at the end of the day, it literally could be anybody.
And you know what? What they doing are they working the mid carders, like they bringing them over there to
right.
Triple I, as my
Hmm.
dog eat the pig say Triple I. Um. Oh, I got one for you. Alpha Fire.
Mm,
Good one.
yeah.
Good one.
Alpha
Because
Fire.
Chelsea's always in AAA before she got hurt, so yeah, send
Good
Alba Fire
one.
Mm-hmm.
down there.
Really good one.
Yeah.
Really good one. Like it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Smoke. Last time, last call for alcohol here.
I know when to take my sip and go. Um. So I'm a shoot this straight. with no ice.
Okay.
So basically, I've seen, and it's come out. Road Dogg has left creative. They had creative differences, and he's left. Um, and just going back myself, I said I was gonna go ahead because I found out Netflix has all the WWE Vault stuff. So I
Mm-hmm.
went back and decided to go watch all the Elimination Chambers leading up to this one we just had because honestly, I think it probably was one of the worst ones considering all the botches, all the slip nudity that they let go. And honestly, just the entertainment and build up for it, it really wasn't. It's like the Royal Rumble. They had no build up for it. So I think that WWE is kind of like going on a downward curve. Hence why AEW is kind of like rising in ratings as well.
Mm.
What do you guys think about that? Because I watched all the Elimination Chambers and they were way more entertaining, had way more surprises and stuff.
I actually like this past elimination chamber.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. The Rollins spot to me, I mean, hey, that did it for me, the chamber, for the men's
Yeah.
match, of course.
It saved it, yeah. It kind of saved it to me, to be honest with you, because the woman was like, you had people slipping, you had people like just missing spots, like,
Yeah.
and it was obvious. Back in the day, you really couldn't tell. Somebody missed a spot, and it's coming more. Like I seen it on Raw. Like they had a couple missed spots on Raw and NXT.
Yeah. The Logan Paul pulverizer on Javon Evans during the chamber
I was scared
was
for that
like,
child. I was
what?
scared for him. And guess what? He
Man.
also hit his face on the iron part of the
Oh, the chamber?
the no the whatever that is that they in, whatever it's called. I can't think of the name of
Pod.
it.
Pod?
The pod. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
it was a lot. And WWE were kind of good with that stuff. It wasn't too much of it like back in the day, but now it seemed like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not rehearsing it enough, and it's kind of takes back to what Taker and Cody was saying. Do y'all think that to solve that, go back to more live shows?
Good point. Yeah. That could be it. Just need more reps. So
I
like it.
think they say they were doing it like 2 times a week now. Like, that's crazy. That's insane to me.
Yeah. Look, just watching Unreal and figuring out they don't really rehearse those non DQ matches with the weapons and all that kind of stuff. Like really? Got to talk about this stuff? That's it? They go do it on live TV. That's wild.
You can see like certain people, like if you go back to, I don't know, let's say Rock and Stone Cold, they can do that. They can sit down and talk about spots and stuff like that because they kind of know each other. But just have some people that haven't even worked with each other that much.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're not doing the kind of shows they were doing back in the day. So, the amount of shows. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this week. We'll be back next week, talk more about wrestling, and we're going to watch all the wrestling this weekend. You guys join Trail when he does Triple R, and watch him out and check it out, and have a good time watching AEW Revolution. Make sure you bring your meal and everything like that, and enjoy the wrestling. So, Kenny Omega, take us home.
Nice to meet you too. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes! Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.